Nah, man, I'll catch you later. You guys go on ahead. Yeah, hang 10, bro. Cool. Oh, no way. Oh, hey, guys. What are you guys doing here? I didn't expect to see you. Cool, though, because it gives us an opportunity today to talk about evidence and arguments and how finding best evidence is good for arguments. But this setting's a little bit distracting for me. All I want to do is hop back in that water and ride those 10-footers, you know? So why don't we take it back to our normal classroom setting, all right? Cool. Looks like we're back in our normal setting. All right, let's get ready to learn. So today, I want to talk to you guys about evidence. But let's review real quick before we get into the lesson. Evidence is the statistics, the quotes, or the examples that you use to back up your reasons. And your reasons are the details that you use to support your claim. When you use evidence, for example, a statistic, you're appealing to the reader's logos, and their logos is their understanding of logic. So when you use evidence, you're actually making your argument much stronger than just including reasons. If you use a quote, usually you're using a very reliable source for your quote, and that's going to appeal to the reader's ethos. Now, especially with the creation of the internet, there's a lot of information out there that you could probably find that supports your argument, but you want to make sure that you're finding what we call reliable sources. That way your evidence is trustworthy. One way to make sure that your source is reliable is to simply look at the website link. If it ends in a .com, anyone really could have created that website. They could have paid like 30 cents and made that information up. But if it ends with a .edu or a .gov, these websites are much more reliable because they come from educational resources or the government. Now, how are we going to use this information? Now, let's take, for example, an identifying question that says, what would make a better pet, the armadillo or the platypus? What I would do is I'd do some research and I'd look at some websites that tell me a little bit about the armadillo and the platypus. If libraries would open, I'd probably go to a library and take out some books on both the armadillo and the platypus as well. Now, here's what I found out about the armadillo. According to eleducation.org, the armadillo's diet of this species is likely to compromise invertebrates, particularly termites and ants. And here's what I found out so far about the platypus. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, the platypus is a uniquely Australian species and is one of the few living venomous mammals. Its bite often results in excruciating pain that then turns into long-lasting hyperalgesia, which is a long-lasting muscle pain and tenderness. I wouldn't want to be bitten by a platypus, I'll tell you that. Now, those are just two examples of examples. I don't have necessarily any statistics yet, but I could quote those directly from the website to make them a little bit more reliable. I think that maybe I can start forming my claim and my reasons based off those two details, even though more information is necessary. Now, please remember, the quality and the source of your evidence that you choose is really going to strengthen or weaken your arguments. So please choose the best evidence. You want to take some time and find quotes and statistics to support your arguments. Now, this week, what's going to be happening is we're going to be continuing working on those persuasive paragraphs that you started forming last week, but we're going to turn them into full-fledged argumentative essays. Make sure that you still have a copy of those persuasive paragraphs, which were due yesterday. Don't forget to sign in for your attendance. That's still really important. And thank you guys for working so hard and bearing with these tougher times. Looks like we're back. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I'll catch you next week, all right? Surf's up, dudes!